What percentage of the people that I trained held on to the teachings, and what percentage forgot and became corrupt?
Maybe it's asking some investigation.
Just roughly.
Yes, because but I think many people
Yeah.
are trying now to do best thing, because the thing which they get there from you, it's very important. It was very important for them, and until now, in their political program, you can see they say that they want to change attitude of Congolese in their program, political program.
Good.
If you ask them their political program, you'll see that it's very clear. And if they think that this is the only way in what we can change Congo.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. If you change attitude. If you see, because when they reach power, they was dislocated.
Dislocated.
Yeah. They built many political parties, and all those parties, if you see in their political program, you see, and it at the best plus, nothing to change attitude. People change attitude. Change. Even us, when we were in CNDP, yes, we say that if you want to change Congo, we have to change attitude.
So the training really had a big impact.
Yes, of course.
Okay, good.
Yes, of course. Okay, until now we are saying the same thing.
Good. And what about in terms of the peace talks? Was it helpful in the different peace talks?
Yes, it helped. But the problem which we had, the Kinshasa government couldn't understand this. They couldn't understand this. We don't know why.
One of the things that RCD Goma asked was that I do the training for Kinshasa, and unfortunately a lot of things happened. My wife actually divorced me when I came back. She didn't like me being away so much. And, hey, stop laughing at my misery. And there was
your phone. Your phone and SMSs.
No. I wasn't playing around. It was just that I was away from the country. She wanted me to be there. But there were a number of other things that were very difficult around that time, and I really wanted to come back to Congo and to help Azeres Rebel. I tried getting funding, but I failed at the time, and I even went to McKinsey Consulting. I'd done some work with McKinsey, and so their leadership director from New York connected me with the South African office, and they were interested in doing it, but I made a mistake, and I think in retrospect I was a bit silly. They really, McKinsey charged huge amounts of money, and I was concerned it was going to cost an enormous amount for the government, and of a country that doesn't have a lot of money. And so I thought, no, maybe it's better that I find a non-profit to assist. But in retrospect, I think, even if it cost a few $1 million, the benefit for Congo would have been far, far, far in excess. So I think that was a mistake of mine, and it's unfortunate because I would have loved to have done that training. Azeres Rebel asked that when he became vice president in the government, at the time he didn't know he'd become vice president, so he said, when we take power, then he wanted me to train the top 3,000 people in the country. And I think if I could have done that, and if I can do that now, that would make an enormous difference. If I could be working, and maybe it is with Mary Robinson or with another group, and to actually train the most senior people in the country. As you know, it helps people to be more successful themselves. So it means then that if I'm working with Kabila's people, as well as your own, as well as those in opposition, as well as the IGP and others, then that will help them to have the attitude that really brings the country forward. If we can have people thinking about their position like a father, I mean, I see how loving you are with Esther, you know. If that's how the president and the senior leaders think of everyone in Congo, this is like my daughter, my son, let me do what I can, then yes, I think that it would be a very different Congo.
Yes, I think the other people who you have to train, you have to train the trainers.
Yes.
Some who can go and train others. You can build a program like that.
Yes, I'd be very happy to do that.
Yes, because of if you are we are 4 here, you train us as trainers.
Yes.
He can go to train trainers.
Yes.
Me, I can go to train maybe 10 trainers, and I think can go.
Multiply.
Yes, and we don't know, maybe on 1 hour we will train maybe 1,000 person, maybe 1 million persons.
Well, in fact, I did design a program for Rwanda where I would work, first of all, with the most senior people, you know, judges and ministers and local council leaders. But then I'd even go, another layer beneath, and that would be not the head of the local council, but the council members, and it would include maybe the parish priest, and it would include, a lot of the senior people, and then to have a number of trainers who I would train, who would go out. And I worked out we could actually reach the entire population over 2 or 3 years. And to have that so that it isn't just those people, but as you say, millions of people, then you have a country that's moving forward.